On projects, we know that the site diary is the legal record of your project. It's what the adjudicator reads, and it's what wins or loses a claim.
And on most jobs, it gets written after 10 hours on the deck, then a screen from memory. On the worst days, the days you'll need the record the most, it says the least.
Then when it gets to Friday, someone opens 5 of those diaries, last week's report, and the program, and stitches the weekly report together by hand. It goes out as an email chain and everyone is receiving diluted information. Nobody's sure which version is current, and nothing in it points back to where it came from.
An hour of typing a day and a Friday night every week.
Here's that same week with Illuvium on the job. At 4 o'clock, the site team's phone rings. It's their site diary calling them. Who was on site, what went in, and any dramas. He talks for 3 minutes while he walks. No form, no laptop, and no typing with gloves on. By the time he's back at his desk, the diary entry is structured and filed. The crew, the work placed, and the delays. And the things he mentioned in passing become action items with owners. Every line traces back to the call it came from. This isn't a summary you have to trust. It's a record that you can check. The daily update goes out by itself to the people who choose to get it. The engineers get the details, and the ops manager and directors get the same update from the same source. And this same routine runs every week, and anyone can build them. You build it in plain language, like a standing instruction to a colleague, and it runs on a schedule. Friday afternoon, the weekly routine picks up the week's 5 diaries and drafts the site report. Progress against the program, the labour histogram, delays, visitors, every line is cited back to the day that it happened. Once drafted, you can quickly go through and adjust line by line and then approve. The gate is always a human. So the site manager talks for 3 minutes a day instead of typing for an hour. The record gets richer on the bad days, not thinner. Everyone from the engineer to the directors reads the same update. And this weekly report writes itself with a receipt on every single line. And months into the job, when the claim needs to know what actually happened in week 10, the diary doesn't say work's ongoing. It says everything that the team said the day that they said it, cited and human gated.